Oh, by gee, it's cold out there once the sun goes. I can hardly feel my hands. Oh, Jenny, you hammering on the bench?
No, Dad.
Yes, you were.
Oh, well, I was, but I'm not now.
Well, haven't I told you not to do that on the bench? Why don't you do it outside?
Because it's too cold and you said I had to come inside.
Oh, yes. I might have known it'd be my fault. OK, let's put this underneath. So, what are you making, anyway?
A jacuzzi for Barbie. It's so cold these days.
Well, I hope she's jacuzzi in her jacuzzi. Oh, no, hang on, Jen. No, hang on, that's not the way to use a hammer.
What's wrong with it?
Well, you see, a hammer's like a lever. If you hold it up here, you lose leverage. But if you hold it down here, you can hit things a hell of a lot harder. Like this, you see.
Dad, that's why I didn't want to hit it that hard.
Why'd I have to pick the coldest day of the year to do that?
Dad, I wish there was something I could say.
Yes, I wish there was something I could say too, and I think I'll go away and say it.
Oh, hi, Jen. Where's Dad?
He just went inside for a word.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not allowed to know.
Oh, that word.
Hi, Betty. What are you doing here?
Oh, Mr. Kelly, I just stopped by for a couple of minutes to rest. I'm exhausted. Have you hurt your thumb?
No, I'm just doing this to remind myself to do something.
Oh, really? What?
Not hit my thumb with a hammer.
Oh, yeah, well, you shouldn't do that. You could hurt yourself doing that.
Is that right? I wondered where all the pain was coming from. Now, would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, yes, please. I'd love one if it's no trouble for you.
Oh, it's no trouble for me at all. Simon! Yes, Dad? Could you get a cup of tea for Betty? And I'll have one too, thanks.
Coming right up. I still don't get it. I mean, you're not starting uni till next year. Why bother going to lectures now?
Oh, Nudge, I thought I'd get back into the study habit, you know. Attend a few lectures, meet a few people, get to know my way around uni a little.
Why bother?
I'll make it easier next year.
Seems like a waste to me. I mean, why study when you don't have to?
Oh, I don't mind a bit of study. I quite enjoy it. Hey, can you duck in there and see how Betty has a tea, will you?
All right, but I still don't get it.
Honestly, Mr. Kelly, I had no idea that buying a car could be so exhausting.
Oh, are you still looking for a car, Betty?
Yeah, she's been traipsing all over town with the classifieds trying to find one.
Yeah, but whenever I find a good one, they've always sold it by the time I get there. What am I going to do?
Well, that's easy. Buy a bad one.
Brilliant thinking, Nudge.
I just don't understand why they don't wait till I get there.
Well, I suppose you can't blame them if they've got to buy her on the spot.
Yeah, but I say, will you promise to wait till I get there? And they say, how long will you be? And I say, I'll be there on the next bus.
Well, did you say who you are?
Yeah, I say, please don't sell it till I get there. My name is Betty Wilson and I'm coming right now.
Well, do you say where you come from?
Yeah, I say, I'm Betty Wilson from Walgett and I'll be on the next bus. But they never, ever wait. You know what? I reckon they just don't like Catholics, that's all.
Hey, Nudge, what are you up to?
Oh, not much, Jen.
Where's Simon?
Oh, him. Oh, he's gone to some concert or other at the uni.
Really? Why didn't you go with him?
Oh, well, I've been once or twice. Didn't really get on with that crowd. I don't know what Simon sees in them. They're always talking about intellectual things.
Are they a bit pretentious?
No, they really mean it. I can never understand what they're talking about. I prefer more down-to-earth subjects like girls and pizzas.
In that order?
Oh, not always.
I suppose it depends on the girl.
No, it depends on the pizza.
Don't worry, Nudge. I'm sure Simon will come back to normal before long.
Yeah, well, wish he'd hurry up. I'm really bored.
Debbie says when she's bored, she paints the toenails.
Yeah, well, I can hardly do that, can I?
Why not? It's very soothing.
Oh, yeah, but she's a girl.
Well, she's certainly not a pizza.
Well, I'm a bloke, and I can't paint my toenails. I mean, it wouldn't go with my heroic macho image.
Oh, go on, Nudge. Just try it. No one ever has to know. You can leave your socks on afterwards.
Yeah?
Yeah, by the look of them, you've left them on for the last month anyway. What will a few more days hurt?
Well, I figured what's the point in wasting a wash? There's still a few good wears left in them yet.
You've got a point there, Nudge.
Right, let's get to it.
Do you think you could move your socks a little, please, Nudge?
Oh. Sure, Jen, where would you like them?
How about Darwin? Okay, what colour should we do them? Does this little piggy want to be passionate pink? Does this little piggy want to be wanton crimson? How about Frankly, I don't give a damn, Scarlett.
Got any Arnold Schwarzenegger blood and guts red?
Nah. Tell you what, let's do them in clear lacquer. Then no one will ever know.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, what's that dreadful smell? There's something dying here.
They're just socks, but they put up a good fight.
Oh, let me sit down. I'm exhausted.
Oh, Betty, every time you walk in the door lately, you're exhausted. What's the matter with you?
I know. I think I need one of those mighty Voldemons.
You mean multivitamins.
Oh, yeah. Some of them, too.
Yes. Well, you certainly need something. I mean, all you have to do is walk down to the plaza and post the mail.
No, you don't understand. See, Helga was practicing her 100-metre sprint, so I had to run alongside her if I wanted to talk to her.
Oh, well, no wonder you're exhausted.
Yeah, and what with the dogs and the bag and the stopwatch and everything, I'm really, really tired.
Wait. What bag and dogs and stopwatch?
Well, see, Helga wanted me to time her, so she gave me the stopwatch, and I took her letter bag, and God, I never knew paper could be so handy. No wonder they make trees out of it.
They don't make trees. Forget it. Now, hang on a minute. Why did you have to have the bag?
To be a decoy, so the dogs wouldn't rush out at Helga and slow her down. See, if they saw me coming with the bag, they'd rush out and slow me down.
And did they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know that snappy little fox terrier down the road? Well, he jumped up and got his teeth caught in my bag, so I had to carry him as well as a leg. And he was twisting and yapping. And I said, down, Garrick, down. And then to make matters worse...
How could these matters get worse?
I had to get there first.
Get where first?
To the end.
No. I'm at the end. I'm at the end of my tether. What are you talking about, woman?
I told you. I had the stopwatch. So I had to get to the corner before Helga did, so I could say, click. 9.7 seconds, very good, Helga.
You mean, Helga made it in 9.7 seconds, but you got there before her carrying a bag and a dog?
Well, not really.
But you just said that you had a bag.
Came undone and he fell off the last couple of
Betty, how is it that when you walk outside the door, all the normal laws of reason and nature are suspended?
Well...
Well, what?
Well, it wouldn't have happened if I'd had a company car.
Oh. Don't start that nonsense about a company car again. You're not getting one, and that's final.
Oh, but Mr. Kelly, I saw one down the plaza and it's really pretty and everything.
Oh, was it for sale?
No, but this nice man told me he could get me one just like it.
Betty, you don't buy cars from strangers in the street. You buy them from dealers.
Oh, not this guy, Mr. Kelly. Not since that unfortunate episode with the second-hand tractor dealer in Walgett.
What, he sold second-hand tractors?
No. The tractors were new, but he was second-hand. He'd been divorced twice.
So what happened with him?
Well, he was showing me the new power takeoff.
So?
Yeah, that wasn't all he was trying to show me.
Oh, Betty, what'd you do?
Well, he was getting really urgent, so I had to calm him down.
Yeah, with a few choice words.
With a massive Ferguson wheel brace.
Dad, have we got any pen-light batteries? My Walkman's slow to a crawl.
Yeah, there should be some in that second drawer.
Sam, there must be a dozen batteries in here.
Yeah, well, I think there's 3 fairly new ones in there.
Oh, well, how am I going to tell the old ones from the new ones?
Simple. The new ones will turn your Walkman into a workman. And the old ones won't. Just try them all.
Terrific. This could take all night. I have to be at uni by 8.
At uni?
Yeah, there's a coffee night on for the Shakespeare Society.
Ah, is Nudge going with you?
Are you kidding? You think Shakespeare is what a javelin thrower does when he's warming up?
So, he's not going with you, eh?
Oh, come on, Dad. Nudge is a big boy. He doesn't have to do everything I do.
Yes, I know, but you just seem to have been dumping him a bit lately.
That's not the way it is. But I'm meeting some really interesting people out there, and I'm quite enjoying a bit of stimulating conversation. Did you know Nudge isn't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist?
No, but he's your best friend.
Well, yeah, sure he's my best friend, but can't I have other friends? I mean, at the moment, I'm meeting people I can talk to.
About what?
About politics, philosophy, literature. You can't talk to Nudge about those sort of things.
Oh, yes, but you always said that you and Nudge didn't have to talk about things. That's what made you so close.
Yeah, well, that's true, but things change, you know. We all change.
Yeah, well, just so long as Nudge doesn't get his feelings hurt.
Hey, I know Nudge, okay? I know how to treat him.
Maybe, but just try and be a little more sensitive towards his feelings, okay?
Dad, when have I ever been insensitive? All right, so there was that one time, okay. And the other time, all right, I admit to that. Oh, Dad, will you get off my back?
Oh, hi, Simon.
Oh, hi, mate. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought I'd come over and we could do something.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm already doing something. I'm going to a Shakespeare evening.
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
What?
Throwing them around after dark.
See what I mean? Well, I better be going. See ya.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I've got lots of things I can do.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I won't be sitting around twiddling my thumbs.
Fine.
Yeah, because there's lots of things I can do. Believe me, I've got lots on my plate at the moment.
I'm glad to hear it, mate.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, I can think of lots of ideas. I could think of a dozen things I could be doing right now. Maybe 2 dozen. Want to do something, Mr. Kelly?
Nudge.
Mr. Kelly?
If you go one more time, that'll be the last sound you ever make.
Sorry, Mr. Kelly. I didn't realise I was going... Oh, no, scratch that one. That doesn't count. I didn't mean to make that one.
What?
Well, just then I went... Oh, I did it again. I'm sorry, Mr. Kelly. I promise I won't ever do it again.
What is the matter with you anyway?
He's missing Simon.
Yeah, it's just not the same without Simon around.
Oh, well, cheer up, for goodness sake. Maybe Jenny can paint your toenails again.
Suppose we haven't tried yet.
Well, I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Jenny.
Oh, not embarrassed, are we? You're amongst friends here.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just after the last time she did them, I didn't want anyone to see.
So?
So I put my socks back on again.
Well, I don't see the problem.
I was a little too quick off the mark, Mr. Kelly. And my toenails were still tacky. Now my socks are stuck to my feet. I've been able to take the socks off since Saturday.
That's terrible.
Oh, you're not kidding. Take a look.
Nudge down, drop. Take off that shoe and you die.
Take off that shoe and we all die. I wonder who that could be.
Well, it's a good way to find out. You open the door and you look.
Dad, what if there's a crazy axe murderer out there?
Well, I get a really good description of him from the police.
Where does Nudge get it?
Yes, that's a good idea, Nudge. You invented that stupid doorbell. You go and open the door.
Oh, hold on. What if it really is a crazy, bloodthirsty axeman?
Well, it'll be a great way to remove your socks at the neck. Now, go and open the door. Make it snappy.
Hello, everyone. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, not at all. Tell me something, Betty. Have you lost your keys?
No, I've got them right here.
Well, why didn't you simply let yourself in?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Mr. Kelly. I only have this key in my position as your secretary, and I'm not here on a secretarial purpose at the moment.
Well, why are you here then?
I got something to show you.
What?
My new car.
That's great, Betty. What colour is it?
It's red, or maybe blue.
You mean you don't know?
Well, it's very hard to see in the dark.
You mean you haven't actually seen this car in the light?
No, but I turn on the inside light and it looks really good.
Well, Betty, what sort of car is it?
It's, Datsun Toyota.
No. It can't be a Datsun Toyota. It has to be either a Datsun or a Toyota.
Does it? Well, listen,
It is what?
one of those.
Which?
A Datsun or a Toyota.
Think hard. Now, is your head hurting?
Bit.
Good, because mine certainly is. Now, what sort of dealer did you buy it from?
Oh, Mr. Kelly, you know I don't trust dealers.
You didn't buy it from that stranger in the plaza. Tell me you didn't do that.
Oh, what didn't Betty do?
She bought a car from a complete stranger and in the dark.
Oh, you're making it sound worse than it is. He's not a complete stranger. He's Bert.
Bert who?
The person I bought the car from, Bert.
You don't even know the guy's name.
Well, I will in the morning when he brings over the registration papers.
Oh.
You mean you haven't even got the registration papers yet?
No, but don't worry about it. He's not dishonest or anything.
Oh, how do you know that?
Because he told me so. He said, trust me.
And you did. Well, it's my fault. I shouldn't have let you out off the leash.
Oh, hang on, Mr. Kelly. It's all right, it's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, as long as Betty's checked the rego number against the register of stolen cars.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a number you can ring if you're buying a car to check, you see. And you tell them your number plate and they can tell you whether it's a stolen car or not.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's all right then. So you called them, did you, Betty?
No.
So, did you get onto them? Yes. Everything all right? So, the car was stolen then? Yes. Gee, Betty, I really hate to say I told you so.
But you're going to say it anyway.
No. What's the point? You know, saying it's not going to change things.
Honestly, Mr. Kelly, Bert didn't look like a crook.
Well, that's the sneaky thing about con men, Betty. They don't walk around with a sign on their forehead saying, beware, this man is as crooked as a dog's hind leg.
Well, maybe they should.
God, look, I can't believe you've done this. Didn't I tell you?
I thought you weren't going to say that.
I suppose you paid cash for it.
Oh, of course not. What, do you think I'm stupid? No, I paid by cheque.
Oh, well, in that case, ring the bank and get them to stop the cheque. I mean, they wouldn't have cleared it yet, even if it had been deposited first thing.
It was a bank cheque.
Oh, you may as well have paid cash. I suppose you could get the bank to try and stop it. He's probably already cashed it in.
No, well, there's $2,000 down the drain. Mr. Kelly, I know it's killing you. Might as well get it over with.
All right, Betty, I told you so.
So, what time did you back at the golf course, mate?
Oh, that's all right. I've started early today.
What are you two up to?
Oh, I met Nudge on the way home, so we decided to come here for lunch.
Naturally. Listen, I thought you were attending a discussion with the Philosophical Society.
Well, I was, but I decided I didn't like their philosophy.
Oh?
Honestly, Dad, you've never seen such a bunch of whackers. Now, for a while, I thought they were intelligent, but basically, they're the most incredible group of snobs.
Gee, you've changed your tune a bit, haven't you?
Oh, you should have seen them, sitting at the Union coffee shop with their cappuccinos, talking about their Porsches that their daddies are going to buy them.
Sounds like fun.
And just because someone isn't exactly like them, they put him down and laugh at him.
What, they're making fun of you?
No, not me, just someone.
Well, who?
Nobody, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I think it was me, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, well, that Anthony Barrett started it. Remember him from school?
Yeah.
Well, Simon, I hope you behaved in a dignified manner.
No, I was very dignified. I walked away and ignored them.
You sure that's all?
Well, I did tip Anthony Barrett's hot cappuccino down the front of his designer jeans.
Well, I suppose he deserved it.
Well, of course he did. After all, as I said to them, I bet you Nudge could discuss philosophy if he wanted to.
Yeah, of course I could. What does it mean?
Well, one of the fundamental statements of philosophy is, I think, therefore I am.
You are what?
Nothing. I just am.
Well, you can't just damn. It doesn't make any sense. You've got to be something. I mean, it makes sense if you said, I think, therefore I am going to the football.
No.
Or even, I think I'm going to the football, therefore I hope Carlton gets done like a dinner.
I think you're missing the point.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I prefer my own private philosophy of life.
Oh, yeah? What's that, Nudge?
I think, therefore I eat.
Oh, cheers, Simon. I thought it was Betty.
No, I was just getting the paper. Hey, where is Betty anyway?
Oh, she's gone down the bank to see if she can do something about this money she paid out.
Oh, is there any chance she'd be able to get it back?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think she'll ever see that money again.
Of course, she's lost the car as well.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes.
Well, I suppose she'll just have to be philosophical about it.
Well, now, Simon, Betty and philosophy are sort of self-contradicting.
Well, how do you figure that out?
Well, take that statement, I think, therefore I am. Betty certainly is, but she certainly doesn't think.
You've got a point there.
Was that Betty?
I think so, therefore it was.
Well, hello, Mr. Kelly.
Betty, the check. Did you manage to stop it?
No need to. It was already there.
He's cashed it already?
No, he couldn't. I mean, he wasn't called Elizabeth Wilson, was he?
Well, I'm sure he wasn't, but why should that stop him?
Well, that's what the cheque was made out to.
They made it out to you. Why?
Well, see, when the girl was writing it, she said, how much? And I said, $2,000. She said, what date? I said, the 9th. She said, what name? I said, Elizabeth Wilson. I thought you wanted my name.
And you gave the car thieves a bank cheque for $2,000 made out to yourself.
And when he tried to cash it this morning, they caught him.
Well, so how come he didn't notice?
Because it was so dark. See, I told you that was the way to do it, Mr. Kelly. REILLY production for the Australian Television Network. This is Betty speaking.
Me up, Dad.
Oh, no problem.
It's a real help. You know, if I start on this assignment now, I might have it finished by tonight. Oh, that's if you don't need the table. Dinner.
No, make yourself comfortable. We can always eat dinner on the floor. Or, if you want to use the bench, I can always cook dinner on the floor.
Why are you in such a good mood?
What good mood?
Well, there's something strange. You didn't complain when I asked you to come pick me up at college, and you let me drive home. I mean, you didn't even yell when I nearly hit the bus.
No, that's called being struck speechless.
Come on, Dad. I know you're pleased about something.
Oh, all right. I might as well tell you, I have finally done it.
Done what?
I finally figured out a way to defeat Nudge. You won't find it this time.
Find what?
What does Nudge always find?
Food. We're talking about food.
Right. And this morning, I bought a nice, crisp, juicy, green, delicious apple.
Oh, Dad, I don't know why you bother. I mean, Nudge is best at apples. He'll find it and he'll eat it.
Not this time.
Dad, he will. He sniffs them out. I mean, he found the one you put in my sewing machine, and the one you hid in the catcher of the lawnmower. He also found the one that you stuffed under the bonnet of Barbie's Range Rover.
But he won't find this one. I've hidden it on the roof.
Dad, he'll find it. He's got apple radar.
Yeah, but I've wrapped it in alfoil.
That won't make any difference, Dad. Hiding an apple on the roof is not going to work.
Ah, but you see, it's not just anywhere on the roof. I went up the ladder.
You? Old Tremblebones Rubberlegs went up the ladder?
Yes. And I went along the ridge, down the gable, over the bay window, and there, in the guttering, I hit the apple.
Tell you what, Dad, if he finds it, you're going to have to ask the bank to put your next one in a safe deposit box.
Oh, hi, Simon.
Ah, how's Chatswood's greatest spunk?
Oh, knock it off, Deb.
Uh-oh, don't tell me the great love of your life has ended. Who was she this week?
You know, I might have known you'd have something smart to say.
But, Simon, I thought things were going really well between you and Julie.
It was, but she got transferred to the country.
Oh, well, that sort of thing happens in the police force. There's nothing much you can do about that.
Oh, she could have resigned.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm a woman in a like mine would give up a career for a night out at the Pizza Hut once a week with you.
You're so right, Deb. You know, women can be so unreasonable.
Yeah, well, you better get used to it, Simon.
No, this time I've had it, Dad. I'm giving up on women.
You give up women? That's like Jaws going vegetarian.
Hello, everyone.
Dutch, where'd you get that?
Oh, well, I was coming through your backyard when I heard this heavenly voice calling out, "Nudge, nudge." I climbed up your ladder, went along the ridge of your roof, down your gable, over your bay window, and there in the guttering, wrapped in foil, guess what I found?
Dutch, go home. No, on second thoughts, you stay here, I'll go home.
Oh, hi, Simon. Any news from the vanished police person?
No, I'm afraid Julie's gone for good. That chapter of my life is closed.
Oh, you've recovered quickly.
Yeah, he always does. 1 minute he's manic and the next he's in a state of euphoria.
Now, Deb.
That's all right, Dad. I forgive her.
You forgive me for what?
Well, Debbie, when you offer criticism, I sure you mean to be constructive.
No, I mean to tell you you're a nerd.
A nerd?
Yeah, you know, a dork, a Nigel no mates.
If it makes you feel better to say those things, go right ahead.
Dad, will you tell him to stop that?
What's he doing?
Well, he's forgiving me. I mean, what fun is that?
All right, Simon, what are you up to?
Nothing, Dad.
Oh, what nothing? You've been acting strangely ever since you came home. Are you sick?
No, I'm not sick. It's just that I found a new way.
Oh, you found a new girlfriend. Good. Hope she stays put for a bit.
No, it's not a new girl. I've told you I've given up on girls. It's just, well, I found a new way of life.
You're becoming a monk.
You're getting close.
You're becoming a nun.
Look, Dad, there's been this gap in my life, and, well, I met this American guy. He runs a sort of group. His name's Cleve, and he's got some really great ideas about life.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with great ideas. What sort of group is it? Sort of religious thing?
No, it's not a religion. It's a whole new way of looking at things, a philosophy. And it's called the New Western Revivalists.
It's a religion. Simon, you're not getting caught up in anything shonky, are you?
Dad, I'm not getting caught up in anything. It's just that they've got something to offer.
Oh, yeah? What did you offer them?
Well, how do you mean?
How much did it cost you?
Cleve's not like that. He would only take $20 from me.
You offered him $20.
I offered him 50. He would only take 20. He said I couldn't afford 50.
You can't afford 20. So where did it come from?
You remember that $20 you gave me to pay the late fines at the video shop?
Simon, the video shop's going to take my scalp. Don't you understand that?
Don't worry, Dad. I'll get Cleve to explain to them about forgiveness.
Oh, yeah. And what brand of forgiveness is he into? This Cleve is some born-again Christian or something, is he?
Well, no, he takes a bit of Christianity, something of Buddhism, and, well, the best bits of Islam.
Oh, great. He's a born-again everything.
Dad, can I change schools?
No, Jenny, you can't.
But I hate this school.
Bad luck. You're stuck with it.
But it's really, really horrible.
Oh, what's the matter this time?
You can't do a homework.
Well, it's hard, Dad. We've got to do this thing on stocks and shares.
Stocks and shares? I don't believe this. I'm always giving that school money. Now they want me to chip in with stocks and shares. What do they want next? A spare eyeball? The odd kidney? Any old hearts and lungs I'm not using?
No, Dad, you don't understand. They don't want you to send anything. They just want us to pretend to buy a bunch of stocks and shares.
Oh, I see.
Well, I don't.
Oh, well, they just want the kids at school to learn how the stock market works.
Oh, right. Well, how does it work?
Oh, well, let's say Jenny buys 100 shares in, I don't know, Chocky Rings on Monday, and she pays $2 a share. Well, if she sells them on Wednesday for $2.50 a share, then she makes a profit.
And I use it to buy a horse.
So, Jenny, you don't use the money to buy anything because you haven't really made the money. This is only pretend. You know, this is just your homework, remember?
Yeah, but it's a competition. At the end of 2 weeks, the one who makes the most money gets a prize. And that might be a horse, right?
Well, Jenny, if that's the case, would you do your old father a favour?
What?
Come second.
Hang on a minute, Dad. Let me get this right. I mean, if Jenny wasn't pretending to buy the Chocky Ring shares, then she'd be making a lot of money, right?
Oh, yeah, but only if the price went up. If it went down, she'd lose.
But you make it sound hard.
I keep telling you it is hard.
No. It's really easy. See, you buy the shares when they're on the way up, and then you sell before they go down. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just looking for the list of shares that are about to go up.
Deb, they don't tell you that in advance. You have to guess. Oh, now, come on, Deb. Don't get mixed up in the stock market. You can lose a lot of money.
Oh, why, Dad? This is great. Well, how long has this been going on?
Oh, thousands of years. I understand the Romans had a market where they used to sell grain.
And Chocky Rings?
And Chocky Rings. Right, Jen, you get the hang of it?
No, Dad.
Oh, well, what don't you understand?
I don't know what shares I'm supposed to buy.
Oh, well, I'm not going to do your homework for you.
Oh, you better not, Dad. Last time she got detention.
Oh, go on, Dad. I'll risk it.
Oh, all right then. Well, look, I'll tell you this much. You've got to mix it up a bit, you know? Get some blue chip shares. They're the safe shares, like BHP. In fact, BHP are really good. I'd buy a lot of BHP. Some people gamble on Sunrise Industries, but I'd stick with good old BHP.
Well, what are Sunrise Industries?
Oh, that's just the name they give to companies that deal in new products, you know, new things, all that sort of...
Oh, you remember that, Jen? Now, Dad, listen, where can I find the stock market scores?
I really think you should think about it, Nudge. I mean, everyone needs a religion.
Well, I've already got one. I'm an agnostic.
What do they do?
They eat.
Things are going to change, Nudge. The rules that we live by will vanish.
Well, what will we get instead?
New concepts, new philosophies, a new age.
Oh, yeah? Well, when will all this start?
Well, I don't know when. I mean, things aren't exactly that precise, but things will change. The world as we know it will no longer exist.
Well, can you give us a hint? Next Monday? Well, then, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, Thursday. How does that suit you? You don't have any pressing engagements for Thursday, do you?
Fine, let's say Thursday. Bad news, everyone. The world's going to end next week.
No, I wasn't serious.
Simon reckons there's not much time left, so you better start buying your jelly beans one at a time, Jenny.
Nudge, shut up.
Really? And what day have you chosen for the big shutdown?
Well, Simon reckons Thursday, so you better keep it clear.
Rats, just as I found out how to get rich.
Debbie, I didn't say the world was going to end, and I certainly didn't say it was going to end on Thursday.
Well, that's what you told me.
Well, Thursday would be good, Simon. That means I wouldn't have to put out the garbage on Wednesday night.
If you don't put out the garbage on Wednesday night and the world doesn't end on Thursday, your world will definitely end on Friday.
Matt, when would you know for sure, Simon?
Jenny, you're not listening to me. Nobody is listening to me.
Oh, come on, Simon, I listen to you.
Yeah, and you got it all wrong.
Nudge got something wrong? You surprised me.
Does the stock market know about the end of the world, Simon?
Well, when they find out about it, you'll hear the crash from here.
Dad, if the world really does end, which shares do you think will go down?
Well, I think they'll probably all go down, Deb, although BHP will still be up there. It'll take more than the end of the world to make good old BHP go down.
Look, Nudge misunderstood what I said. I didn't say the world is going to end.
End. You said end, Simon.
I said the era we're living in now will come to an end.
Oh, you mean the era where you live with me and I pay all the bills?
Yeah. I suppose so.
Right. We're still looking at a deadline of Thursday?
If I'm going out Thursday, at least I'm going out rich.
Oh, Debbie, you can't take it with you.
Oh, believe me, she'll find a way.
Yeah, if I can't take it with me, I'm not going.
What if the war really does end, Mr. Kelly?
Oh, Betty, I think I've heard all I want to hear on that subject, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's what Sister Maureen said the last time the world ended.
Oh, yes. And what was it like, the last end of the world? I think I must have blinked and missed it.
You know, same old thing, no tomorrow. And it never happens.
No. Well, it never does. So, how did Sister Maureen handle it?
She said all you need is faith and a bit of high ground.
High ground?
Yeah, well, convents are always built on high ground.
Ah, yes, yes, I had noticed that.
Yeah, and she said if Noah's coming round this time with his ark, all he has to do is pick up the convent.
So, how was the news revealed to the people of Walgett, Betty? By divine word? By burning bush?
By the lady of the telephone exchange.
I should have guessed.
Yeah, you know, Mrs. Doyle, who used to work the telephone exchange in Walgett, that was before they taught telephones to talk to each other direct. She just happened to overhear the engineer at the Shire Council talking to the mayor and telling him that if he didn't fix a crack in the water tower, that it would burst and flood the entire countryside for as far as the eye could see. And then the mayor, he said,
Well, Sid, I don't think that means the end of the world.
and Sid said,
Well, as far as Walgett's concerned, it does.
So, That's how Walgett got the idea the world was going to end.
Yeah, oh, it was really terrible. All that crowd squashed into the convent.
All the people?
All the animals.
They brought all their animals to the convent.
Yeah, you know, two of every kind. You know, they had to. So that when the waters went down, Walgett could start up again.
Just like in the Bible.
Yeah, you know, 2 elephants. Only we didn't have any of them.
Good news for Sister Maureen.
Yeah, 2 pigs, 2 wombats, 2 cows.
Hold it. 2 cows?
Yeah, well, poor old Mrs. Treleaven didn't have much success with her stock breeding program.
Well, it must have been absolutely chaotic in the convent.
Oh, yeah. But the worst thing was when Mrs. O'Shanassy tried to bring in 2 combine harvesters.
Jenny, what are you doing at home? It's only 12:30.
I couldn't get near any of the phones at school, Dad. Everyone's working on their stocks and shares.
Oh, well, does the school know you're at home?
Yeah, can you drive me back later?
Yeah, righto. Why are you here anyway?
I came home to get the noon call. The stock market lists all their share prices on a recorded message.
Oh, I didn't realise the stock exchange had a hotline.
They've got 4 hotlines, Dad. I'm ringing Industrial L to Z.
Oh, well, when you...
While you've been playing around in your office this morning, I picked up exactly $23,455.18. Less the broker's fee.
Hang on. How long has BHP been listed in Industrial L to Z?
Oh, I didn't go for BHP, Dad. I took your other bit of advice. I went for Sunrise. Only I couldn't find Sunrise Industries, so I went for Sunrise Promotions.
Jenny, look, this is all wrong.
No, Dad, it's all right. They opened at 25 cents this morning. We're selling for $3.75 at noon. And here's the result.
Look, Jenny, you didn't learn one thing from what I told you, did you? OK, on paper, you've made some money. OK, you've made a lot of money. OK, you've made more money than I've ever seen in my life. But it's big risk money. I mean, you probably don't even know anything about Sunrise Promotions.
I know, they just made me $23,000.
Oh, yeah, but that's beside the point.
Hey, Dad, isn't it great about Sunrise? I made $200.
What?
Well, I invested $100 in Sunrise and I won $200.
You don't even have a stockbroker.
Yeah, but Tiffany's mother's got one. And she put a bundle on Sunrise herself and won a fortune. Isn't it great?
Did you make all those phone calls I asked her to?
Yeah. All her friends put bundles on Sunrise too. Oh, you know how they're all loaded. Well, they are now anyway.
But hang on. You two haven't got the faintest idea what you're doing.
Oh, yes, we have. Sir explains to the class about causing a run on a stock.
Yeah, Dad, it's great. I mean, you get all these people to buy a certain share and then the price of that share goes up.
You're not telling me that Sir told you to actually do this?
Yeah, did I make a mistake?
No, I did. I should let you change schools when I had the chance.
Oh, it's really nice having dinner with you and the girls, Mr. Kelly. Oh, let me do that.
Oh, thanks, Betty. Right, Jenny, now I want you to leave the stocks and shares business and get on with the rest of your homework.
Yeah, Dad.
Right away.
Honey, don't stop it now, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, Dad, Tiffany's mother's waiting on her next selection.
Oh, I don't believe this. You're all waiting on the whim of an 11-year-old girl.
Well, what is your whim, Jenny?
I picked Manana Productions.
I like it. Mañana. Hey, that means tomorrow in Russian.
In Spanish.
That too. But can't you see, Dad? Sunrise, mañana, tomorrow. I mean, it's all the same thing. What else is hot, Jet?
Hi, everyone. Only 3 days left to the Big Bang.
It's Mr. Apocalypse when?
Will you knock it off, Debbie?
Oh, come on, Simon. It's your own fault. I mean, you're the one who predicted apocalypse soon.
I said apocalypse sometime.
All right, now I'm saying apocalypse cancelled, so let that be the end of it.
Anyway, where's Jen? Jen, what are you doing?
I just came out to get a tissue.
Come on, we're all waiting. Haven't you got any more ideas on stock?
I don't believe this. You're asking an 11-year-old for tips on the stock market.
Dad, this kid is a stock market genius. I mean, she's got natural talent.
She's really picking him, Mr. Kelly.
Yeah, so far she's only picked one.
1 out of 1 is good.
Look at it that way, Dad. She's got a 100% success rate. Have you seen what's happened?
Yes, I know. I've just read it. Mañana has gone bananas. I've never seen a stock drop so fast.
Tiffany's mother's going to be furious.
Well, never mind about her. How much did you lose?
$100.
Yeah, but didn't you have 300?
Yeah, but I only put 100 into manana.
Yeah, but you've still got $100.
No, Dad, I told you, I lost $100.
No, Deb, look, you started out with $100, which you invested in Sunrise, and you made $200. You invested 100 of that in manana, which you lost. So you still have your original $100 and the $100 you made.
Do I? Well, that's quite good, isn't it?
No, it's not fair. You can't add or subtract, and you've made $100.
Hey, add it up again, Dad. Maybe I'll make more second time rounds.
Do you know what's happened?
Oh, what's happened now?
Cleve's lost all his money.
Money? What money?
The money he was raising for the chapel. He put it all into something called Manana Productions.
He put it into manana? How did he hear about that?
Oh, a group of wealthy society ladies gave him a tip. They said it was a sure thing.
Sounds like Tiff's mother and her friends.
Anyway, he thought it was a heaven-sent opportunity to raise money for the chapel.
Well, what's he doing now?
He's gone back to his other job to try and raise the money again.
His other job? What's that?
He sells insurance. Anyway, I guess that's the end of the new Western revival for a while.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Oh, sorry, son.
Guess what? I won the competition at school.
You won, but I thought you had all your money in manana.
Yeah, but I did. But when they picked at midday, I unloaded and put it all into BHP. You're right, Dad. Stay with the big guns.
Oh, hi, Simon. Hey, have you got any aluminium foil?
Sure. Here you go. What's the apple for?
I bought it for your father.
Oh, hang on. Where are you going with it?
I know where he likes to keep them.
Oh, did I hear Nudge?
Yes, he's just bought you an apple, a green one, just like the one he ate. It's not over there. He's hiding it up on the roof for you.
Oh, of course. Where else? Well, at least his heart's in the right place.
You know, sometimes I feel I ought to be more like Nudge.
Simon, if you're going to pick a role model, could you give it a little more thought?
You don't know the half of Nudge, Dad.
I know the half that eats.
There's more to Nudge than meets the eye. You won't believe where he took me last night.
Simon, I'm your father. You sure you want me to have all the details?
He took me out with the guys from the city mission.
Oh, you mean those people that go around at night picking up those poor unfortunates from the park benches?
Yeah, they try to find them a bed in one of the refuges and give them food.
And Nudge does that?
Well, they ring him up when they're short-handed. I mean, I've been talking about religion and good works. Nudge has actually been doing it.
Yeah, well, some people can surprise you, can't they?
Yeah. You know, I never realised how kind-hearted Nudge really is. I mean, there's this lady, Tessie, who sleeps in a bus shelter, and people steal her shoes while she's asleep.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, Nudge actually found her an old pair of shoes and tied them on her feet for her. Boy, did she abuse him.
What? For giving her a pair of shoes?
No, for tying them on the wrong feet.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts.
Oh, hi there, Mr. Kelly.
Nudge, Simon's just been telling me what you've been doing. I'm really proud of you. You really are a nice guy.
Gee, Simon, if I'd known your father would be so pleased, I'd have bought him an apple years ago.
Is a Gary Riley production for the Australian Television Network.
Come on, Dad. Just give me a chance. I just want to show you what I can do.
Simon, will you do what I want you to do? Go away.
But, Dad, just listen.
What are you? My Siamese son?
You what?
Joined to me at the arm, are you?
Dad, you've always said that I'm joined to you at the wallet.
Right. Okay. Then, there's the wallet. Sick it, boy. Sick it.
You don't fool me. I know that wallet's empty.
How? How do you know?
Because I already borrowed the last $5 that was in it. Now, come on, Dad. All I'm asking is...
I know what you're asking, and the answer is no.
Oh, but why?
Look, Simon, I don't need another engineer. I'm up to my eyebrows in engineers at the moment.
Dad!
Look, Simon, engineers are the bane of my life. They're driving me crazy on all my jobs at the moment. I've got big engineers, little engineers, tall engineers, fat engineers, bad engineers.
Any good engineers?
There are no good engineers. The only good engineers are on the side of Sitting Bull's head, right next to his engine eyes and his engine nose.
Dad, I just want a simple job to work on. I know I can do it.
Simon, the last thing I need at the moment is a non-engineer.
A non-engineer?
Will you go away? I'm having enough trouble with the real engineers. You're not even studying to be one yet.
But engineering's in the heart, and this will help me. If you give me something to work on, I can learn on the job.
Oh, you're not learning on any of my jobs, boy.
Dad, just give me some plans and specifications and let me work on them. I won't bother you. I just want to practice on the real thing.
Look, Simon, I haven't got time for this. I'm flat out. I can't just spirit up a set of plans and say, here, Simon, play with these.
I don't want to play with them. That's not what I'm asking.
Mr. Kelly!
Yes, what is it?
Your son Simon is here to argue with you.
I know that.
Oh, there. See what you've done, you big bully? You've made her cry.
I have not. Betty, have I made you cry?
Yes.
See?
When?
Yesterday when you called
Oh,
me.
not yesterday, you big bucket brain. I mean now. See? So what are you crying for?
The insurance on the car. They just rang and they said they won't pay it.
Well, hang on. Are you talking about the car you bought 2 weeks ago?
That's right, son.
You mean the stolen car you bought 2 weeks ago?
Yes. I had an insurance cover note on it and I rang them to tell them it was stolen and they won't pay me for it.
Well, of course they won't. It wasn't stolen from you.
Well, I didn't think that mattered. It was an all-risk policy. Hey, Simon, can you go?
What on earth is that?
Oh, someone's bonsai Dinah Ross.
Jenny, was that you?
Yeah, of course it is, Dad. There's this great puddle of mud out in the backyard.
Oh, gee, I would never have guessed.
Kelly and I've been playing mud wrestling in it. Only now we want to play football.
No way. Go and get cleaned up straight away.
Okay, Dad.
Just a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Well, you said we can't play in the puddle of mud out the back.
That's right.
So we're going to wash it off in the puddle of water out the front. Deborah, is it too much to ask for you to turn on the fan in the bathroom when you're having a shower?
Dad, I forgot, all right?
Well, I don't know how you can make so much steam. There's not that much of you to wash.
No, morning, all.
Morning, Nudge. Just a minute. What's he doing here? No one's opened the fridge door yet.
Oh, Jenny opened it, Mr. Kelly. She had an early start and woke me up.
You were home in bed asleep and you heard our fridge door open?
I dreamed a really good dream I was having.
Yeah, what were you dreaming about? Girls?
Breakfast. I was really confused. I woke up hungry and I thought I'd just been eating.
Life can be cruel sometimes.
Yeah, so I rushed around here and made myself some porridge. I hope that's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Just a minute. No, it isn't. We haven't got any porridge.
We haven't now. I finished it.
Well, any minute now, 3 very cranky bears are going to come walking through that door looking for you.
I don't understand where you got it. I mean, Dad's right. We never have porridge.
Well, maybe you don't, but I found some in your cupboard. It was in a blue bag. It was instant French porridge.
Instant French porridge?
Yeah, just add hot water.
Nudge, is this the bag it was in?
Yeah.
That wasn't instant French porridge, a great gherkin. It was plaster of Paris.
Yeah? Oh, well, it tastes really good.
That's disgusting. I mean, how can you possibly eat that?
With lots of sugar.
Dad, you tell him.
Right, Nudge, look at me. That's not how you make porridge.
He's got a stomach lined with plaster. What do we do?
Wallpaper over it.
Dad!
Oh, all right. Nudge, look, I'm sorry, there's only one thing you can do. Drink lots of water, and whatever happens, keep jogging.
Why's that?
Just in case you're sick. That's it. Keep jogging, keep it stirred up.
Well, do you think he'd be all right, Dad?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Nudge can digest scrap iron.
Well, you think so?
Oh, I know so, but I'll tell you what, for the next couple of days, he won't be a regular visitor. Right, now, Simon.
Yes, Dad?
I have a project for you.
Yeah? An engineering project?
That's right. See that lawn out there?
Dad, there isn't any lawn out there, just mud.
That's the project. Lose the mud, find the lawn.
How am I going to do that?
Simon, I misjudged you. You are an engineer. I asked you to do something, and you asked me how to do it.
But that's a swamp out there.
That's right, and when you drain it, which is what engineers do, there will be earth, and then we can put some grass on it.
What do you mean drain it? You want me to dig ditches and stuff?
Hey, Simon, you wanted a project. You've got it. Sort it out any way you like.
Dad, I don't think you understand. I'm the creator and planner. Someone else supplies the brawn. I supply the brain.
Yeah, he's right, Dad. He's a real drain brain.
Really annoys me when it does this.
What? What?
Mr. Kelly, have you been mucking around with my typewriter?
No, of course I haven't. I've declared your desk a no-go zone in case I catch stupidity.
What? It doesn't move by itself.
What doesn't?
H. Somebody's moved it and I can't find it.
Oh, don't be so stupid. Get on. I've got work to do.
Work. Call that work? I'm the one who does the work around here. The one who does the filing and the typing and goes up the road to get the coffee. Answers the phone, and what does he do? Sits there and draws houses. And he doesn't even put any smoke on the chimney so he doesn't see me.
Betty!
Yes, Mr. Kelly?
Will you stop muttering?
What? That was private muttering and you had no right to listen.
It was not private muttering. You were muttering on company time, therefore it was company muttering.
Oh, don't be silly, Mr. Kelly. There's no such thing as company muttering.
Oh, I know that. Oh, God, look what's happened. I've come over here and I've caught stupidity. Right. If that's what you want, you'll get it. We can have company muttering if I want.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can have company muttering, company typewriters, company filing.
And company cars?
Company cars.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. What, thank you?
Well, you just said I could have a company car.
Well, you can't. You tricked me. You made me say that.
So, you're going back on your company word?
Oh, I am not. Betty, I cannot afford a company car. Why do you keep going on about it anyway?
Well, because it's a sign of that my work is appreciated, isn't it? It's not the money involved, it's a symbol.
A symbol of what?
Of how rich I am.
Betty, if I buy you a company car, it'll be a symbol of how poor I am. I can't afford it.
Well, but
However, I have been looking at your salary and I do agree that your pay should be more in line with your value to the company.
Oh, Mr. Kelly.
But I couldn't cut it that much.
But remember, Mr. Kelly, I'm a senior employee of this company.
Betty, you are the only employee of this company.
Well, that makes me senior.
It also makes you a junior.
See, now you expect me to do the work of two people.
All right, I agree. It is time you had an increase in salary.
It is?
Yes, and while I can't afford to buy you a company car, I can afford to give you a travelling allowance.
Ah, what does that mean?
Well, it means that whenever you have to go anywhere on company business, you can catch a taxi.
That's good, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You have a very generous boss.
Is that a fringed benefit?
Yes.
So that's almost as good as a company car.
Betty, it is a company car.
It is?
Yeah, it just belongs to the taxi company.
Oh, okay, Simon, what did you want to see me about?
No, Nudge, there you are. Just hang on a sec. I just want to check a few calculations. Yep, just as I thought.
Oh, you got them right.
None of the batteries are flat. Still, never mind. I'm sure they're accurate. You know, I've got a feeling for these things.
Simon, did I come all the way over here just to watch you do add-ups and gazintas?
Gazintas? What's gazintas?
Well, you know, 3 gazinta 9 3 times, 3 gazinta 12 4 times.
I see. No, Nudge. I want to see you for something else.
Yeah?
Nudge, we're going to drain the backyard.
We are?
Correction, I'm going to drain it.
What am I going to do?
The digging.
But I mean, who's going to plan it? We need an engineer.
You? Of course I am an engineer.
Who's an engineer?
I am.
Simon, the only way you could be an engineer is with Thomas the Tank Engine. You're not qualified.
Debbie, engineering is in the heart.
Yeah? Yours is in your age.
Simon, if you're an engineer, where's your cardigan and plastic hat?
Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, engineers wear them.
He's right, you know. I've seen them in the commercials. They wear plastic hard hats and grey cardigans. They look like hard-boiled eggs trying to stay warm.
You don't need those things to be an engineer. You won't be laughing when I drain that swamp out there.
What did you say?
Oh, Ferdinand de Lesseps here is planning on the Suez Canal for our backyard.
You mean in my mud park?
You what?
Jenny's mud park. We'll have mud slides, mud wrestling, mud pies for the kids, and mud packs for mothers. And good old mud for mud steak.
Sounds good to me.
Good. Katie and I are going to make a fortune out of this.
Yeah? Well, you're doing all the talking. What does she do to deserve a share?
Well, she's a bouncer. Anyone causes trouble and I turn Katie loose on them. You might keep that in mind, Simon.
Jenny, you're going to have to say goodbye to your mud packed park, because I'm going to drain that backyard, and there is nothing you can do or say that'll make me change my mind. Oh! But I'm willing to listen to a reasonable argument.
Oh, damn, I'm always walking into that motor scooter. Just a minute, we don't have a motor scooter.
Morning, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, who's that? Good grief, it's Darth Vader's secretary. Yeah. Just whipped over from the dark side to pay us a visit, have you?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Betty, what is that?
My handbag.
Not that, the other.
Oh, the mail. I just dropped it
Not
outside.
the mail, you know what I mean.
Oh, you mean my company vehicle? My company motor scooter. I bought it with my travelling allowance.
Oh, what am I going to do with you? I give you a travelling allowance and you turn into a hell's secretary.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, it's really good. Well, it is once you get used to it. They're really hard to ride, but...
Oh, there's nothing to riding a scooter. I had one when I was a teenager.
Well, so did I. But this one's really heavy to push along with one foot. You know what the Japanese have done? They've gone and put motors in them now.
Yo, don't tell me.
Oh, they have. And now you hardly had to push it off. And it's really good. And it only costs a couple of affordable dollars a week.
Really?
Yeah, really. And it's a little petrol miser.
Is that right? And what is this particular little petrol miser doing in my office?
Oh, well, see, but it's only new, see, and it looks like it's going to rain.
So?
So, it's not used to the rain, you know. It's been raised in an air-conditioned showroom.
What? You think it's going to catch scootermonia? Betty, they may have given them engines, but they haven't given them lungs.
Oh, please, Mr. Kelly, couldn't it just stay inside just for one day?
No, Betty, this is an architect's office. It's not Wayne Gardner's garage. Now, outside. Not you, it! Now, Betty, will you stop headbutting the furniture?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kelly. I keep forgetting I'm taller.
Taller? What do you mean taller?
Well, yeah, my head is longer.
Well, it certainly couldn't be any thicker.
Well, I still reckon you've got it wrong, Simon.
Well, will you stop saying that? I don't get these things wrong. I'm an engineer.
Well, can you make water flow uphill?
Of course not.
Well, I reckon you've got it wrong.
You've been saying that for 2 days.
I've heard it's true.
Look, there's only one way to show you. We'll go out in the backyard and shoot a few levels.
Well, that's typical, isn't it?
What?
That is just such typical male behaviour. You can't agree on something, so you take out your aggressions by shooting things. No, don't you lie to me. I heard you. You said that you were going out to the back garden to shoot a few defenceless levels. I mean, what have they even done to you? Can you eat them? No, I mean, it's the real answer to everything. Bang, bang, kill something harmless.
Debbie, we're not killing anything.
Well, that's even worse. You're leaving them out there wounded and in agony.
Debbie, we're not shooting, wounding, killing anything.
I heard you say...
We are measuring heights.
Oh.
With one of these.
What is that? Some sort of camera?
No, it's a theodolite.
The what-a-light?
A theodolite. Named after Theodolite, the Greek goddess of drains. Oh, forget it.
Where did it come from?
I hide it. It was the last one they had.
Yeah, how's it work?
Well, you look through this part here.
Boy, you were lucky they had one your height.
Oh, I don't know. All you do is adjust the... Oh, forget it.
Oh, I still don't see how that can tell us what the levels are.
No. You measure them off with one of these. You see, someone looks through this part while the other person holds the measuring stick at different points.
You mean you expect someone to walk around in all that mud and goop out there holding this stick?
You got it.
Well, who'd be stupid enough to do that? Why do I feel that that was an unnecessary question?
I tell you what, mate, we'll toss for it. Bad luck, you lose.
Oh, hang on. I'm not stupid, Simon. You always do that. This time it's the best out of 3, and I'm tossing. Damn, lost again. You're the luckiest guy I've ever known, Simon. Right, it's all off.
What do you mean it's all off?
Well, it's pouring rain out there.
Never mind. I can see perfectly from here. Off you go.
Oh, but Simon...
Do you want to toss again?
No, I'll quit while I'm behind.
Okay, now go left.
I'm not going over there. The mud's waist deep over there.
Nudge, if it was up to you, the Suez Canal would never have been built. Now go left.
Oh!
Nudge, will you stop mucking around? This is serious. Now get up.
Simon, what do you think you're up to?
Go away, Jenny. I'm busy.
I can see what you're up to. You're using my mud park and you haven't bought a ticket.
Just stay there, Nudge. Don't move.
Oh, is it all right if I sink a little?
Now, Jenny, what's this all about?
You're using my mud park and you haven't bought a ticket. That'll be $1.
What makes you think I'm going to give you $1?
Katie.
Here's $1. Just take that shin splitter out of here.
And don't do it again.
Okay, now Nudge. Nudge? Oh my God, he's sunk. Hang on, mate, I'm coming to help you. Oh, what am I talking about? These are my new pair of jeans. Stay there, mate. I'll ring for help. You don't know the emergency number, do you?
Hello. Hello. Oh, they've hung up. No wonder, after the way you treated them.
There goes Mr. Kelly.
Betty, will you take that stupid helmet off?
Oh, well, I wondered why it was so dark. Thanks, Mr. Kelly. I forgot I had it on. I wonder why everything was echoing.
Betty, that's normal for your head. Betty, will you stop that? You've been up and down like a jack-in-the-box all morning. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm trying to keep an eye on my company scooter in case someone steals it.
No one's going to steal it.
Oh, that's all you know. Helga says there's a big market in hot scooters. Oh, please can't I bring it inside, Mr. Kelly?
No, you can't. Look, if you're that worried, take the battery out of it.
Oh, yeah. And then the scooter thieves will just whirl it away, and I'm stuck with a company battery in my handbag, and what good is that?
Well, why don't you chain it up with a company chain?
Oh, I couldn't find a company chain, so I tied him up with a clothesline instead.
Well, I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, I know it. That's why I'm keeping an eye on it.
Well, Betty, why don't you ride it around to the backyard?
Oh, well, I thought of that, but there's that narrow, windy bit in the side passage, and I can't get through there.
Oh, for God's sake, I'll ride it round for you.
Oh, you can't ride a scooter.
Yes, I can. I told you I had one at university. I used to win rallies on it. In fact, I was so good on it, they used to say that I could almost make that Vespa talk.
Oh, well, I'll go and untie it first.
Ah, see? Water's draining much better now.
I can see that.
It works much better when the water's running downhill, Simon.
I know that, Nudge.
What was that you said?
All right, you were right and I was wrong. On rare occasions, these things can happen.
Yeah, and I didn't even need a theology thing.
Theodolite.
Oh, swear at me if you like, Simon. You see, We'll let the water drain down to this pool here. Then you can dig another ditch to get rid of it.
Yes, Nudge, thank you. I was aware of the plan. What's that?
Oh, looks like your father.
Well, do you think he knows the big puddle at the end of the passage?
He does now.
Simon! Where are you? Where is my soon-to-be late son?
My neck, Dad. You owe me $1 and I want it now.
Hey Dad is a Gary Riley production for the Australian Television Network.
Bored. I'm bored. Bored. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kelly household, and stand by for the rainy Saturday afternoon handicap. And first into the gates today, we've got Tiny Deborah. She's only a small filly, but she's got a big heart, and she's a real goer in the mud. Hello, Lounge. How nice to see you. Looking a bit grey. Matching the day. Bored.
Louis the Fly on Louis the Fly. Rummaged into you.
Oh, no, not the Mortine. All right, you dirty rotten daughter. You didn't laugh at my Louis the Fly impression. I'm going to blow your brains out with this here, banana.
Dad?
Yeah?
Go away.
Oh, Dad, don't be like that. Be kind to your old man. I'm bored. Play a game with me.
Why don't you go and play outside?
But it's raining.
I know, but little kids love playing in the rain.
You want to have fun? Roger reached for her. Daphne at first resisted, but then her burning desire overcame her fear.
Dad, stop it!
Oh, well, Deborah, really, what is this nonsense? Oh, untamed passion. You gotta be joking.
Dad, it's just harmless relaxation. Something you look like you're badly in need of.
Oh, you want to have fun?
Hi, kids. Want to play a game?
Is that yes?
Dad, please, this is serious.
Oh, yeah. Silly me. I should have realised people balancing plates would be of earth-shattering importance.
With Simon, it's more like plate-shattering importance. We're trying to save his job.
Why? Something happened to the restaurant?
No, it's the new manager. He's up the skill quotient for waiters. We have to be able to carry 5 plates on each arm by Friday or we get fired.
And I've offered my services as coach. Honestly, Dad, Simon's balance is terrible.
I don't know. Sooner or later, you're going to need a degree to work in a restaurant. I can just see it now. Simon Kelly, BC.
BC?
Bachelor of Crockery.
Dad, don't break Simon's concentration. Concentration is everything in the plate game.
Hang on, these are tin plates.
Yeah, it was getting too expensive practicing with a good one, so I got some that won't break.
Ah, great. Give me a go. See if I can do it. Oops.
You're bored, aren't you, Dad?
Oh, well done, Jenny. What was your first clue?
Well, of course I'm bored. It's a rainy Saturday afternoon and nobody will play a game with me. Oh, no. All the fun's gone out of family afternoons at home. Hi, Deb. I'm back. Hey, guess what?
I'm
still bored.
Yeah, Dad, you know what you need?
Yes, I need somebody to play a game with me.
No, you need a hobby.
A hobby?
Yes, a hobby. Something to occupy your mind and body on days like this, when you're annoying everyone else's mind and body. Why don't you take up karate or something?
What a brilliant idea, Deborah. Just what I need on a relaxing Saturday afternoon. A funny little Oriental guy in white pyjamas beating the pulp out of me. Charming.
All right, then hang gliding.
Oh, there's another winner. I'll just get up on a mountain and I'll jump off. Without even a piece of cloth between me and certain death. Boy, that'd relax the hell out of me.
All right, something more relaxing then. What about golf? You used to like golf.
No. I've got a problem with golf. I'm standing too close to the ball.
Well, that should be easy to fix.
After I hit it.
Not so easy. Dad, why don't you go work on your car? That's what other fathers do.
Doing what?
Oh, I don't know. Clean the tuning, advance the spark plugs or something.
Oh, well, it doesn't appeal.
Butterfly collecting.
Not macho enough.
Mechanical bull riding.
That's too macho. Can you come up with something in between?
Mechanical butterfly riding.
Sorry, you're going to have to do better than that.
Well, painting. Well, you're an architect. You should have good graphic skills.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, Deb.
Yeah, and no one's ever been fatally wounded by a faulty paintbrush before.
The only trouble is I haven't got any equipment.
Well, buy some. Look, I'll come with you and help. I like buying things.
Okay. Painting it is. This is terrific. This is great. Deb, you've made me a happy man.
Dad, it's only a hobby.
No, not that. I've finally got someone to play with.
Oh, come on, Simon. Give us a hand.
I can't. I'm exhausted. Jenny's killing me. I mean, even if I do muster the art of carrying 5 plates at once, my arms will be too tired to pick them up.
Your arms will be broken if you don't come and give us a hand.
All right, the coach won't like it.
Simon, what are you doing?
I'm stopping my arms from getting broken.
No. Carry them like we practiced. There.
It's no good. I just can't do it.
Yes, you can. Come on, we'll go in the kitchen and practice with the plates again.
Oh, don't worry. Deborah and I will clean up this mess, eh?
Is it all right if I have a snack before we start?
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Well, don't you realise what you've just done?
What?
Well, you've opened the fridge door. You know what that means.
Oh, great. Sausages. Hey, Simon, do you want to watch the football on TV?
No, he doesn't. He's got to practice.
Practice what?
Practice carrying 5 plates at a time for the restaurant.
Ah, sounds like my kind of order.
I'm getting sick of this, Jenny. I want to watch the football.
Well, that's up to you, Simon, but no pain, no gain. There's no shortcut to becoming a plate-carrying legend.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry, Nudge, I have to work at becoming a plate-carrying legend.
Oh, well, each to his own, I suppose. Oh, well, are you redecorating, Mr. Kelly?
No, Nudge, I'm not.
No, Dad's taken up painting, Nudge. It's his new hobby.
Hobby? You got enough gear here to paint that Christine Chapel.
You mean the Sistine Chapel?
No, I mean Christine Chapel. She's huge.
So paint something.
Oh, I don't know, Deb.
What do you mean?
Well, it just seems a shame to spoil all this beautiful new equipment, get it dirty.
Oh, come on, Dad. Be serious. You've got to paint something.
Yeah, what's it going to be, Mr. Kelly? Debbie, what do people normally paint?
Oh, bowls of fruit, naked women.
Oh, yeah, all right. There's more to this painting lark than I thought. And to think I wanted to watch football.
He's got a real balance problem, that boy.
Mr. Kelly?
Yes, Nudge?
When are you going to finish doing this bowl of fruit and get started on the naked woman?
Forget it, Nudge. Nudge, remind me one day to kill you for putting in a doorbell that goes knock, knock.
Hi, Nudge. Oh, hi, Mr. Kelly. Hope you didn't mind me coming over and everything, but I was really bored at home, so I thought I'd come round and be really bored here. What are you doing?
Take a guess, Betty. Just take a wild stab in the dark.
Painting.
Gee, nothing gets by you, does it?
I'm a bit of a painter myself.
I better know which bit.
Yeah, well, I used to paint a lot back in Walgett. Only we didn't use brushes and stuff. We used to use fingers.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
Oh, well, not really. I got hundreds of splinters when I did the house.
Unbelievable. Now, if you two will excuse me, I'd like to get on with my painting.
Oh, don't mind us, Mr. Kelly. You won't even know we're here.
What do you think?
It's a bit rough. Could do with some more colour.
Yeah, that orange is a bit pale.
That's a lemon. I don't think he's captured the inner meaning of it at all.
No. And he's missed the bananas.
Will you two kindly shut up?
Oh, don't mind us, Mr. Keller. We're not bothering you.
Yes, you are. Painting is difficult enough without the gumnut twins commenting on every stroke.
Oh, that's not difficult. That's easy. Anyone could do that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then. Put the paint where your mouth is. Right? Try it, and we'll see who can paint and who can't. Well, go on. Grab a brush and some paint and canvas. There's plenty there.
All right, I'll show you.
Oh, me too. Annie, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, Betty.
Do I have to use a brush?
Yeah.
Yeah. In order to find the inner expression, I have to catch the bananas in the perfect light.
You'll catch the bananas in the side of your head in a minute. Now, leave this alone.
Oh, hi, Dad. How's it going? Oh, what's happened? You started a cult.
Oh, look, we're painting too.
Oh, so you are. So you are.
Hey, what do you think of mine, Debbie?
It's wonderful, Nudge. What is it?
It's that bowl of fruit. But I went for the inner meaning.
Oh, yeah. Well, now that you mention it, it does look half digested. Oh, Dad, this is really good.
Oh, well, it's just a bowl of fruit.
No, I mean, you've captured the light perfectly. That's very impressive. Most people can't get that.
Really?
Yeah. Well, most people in this room didn't. Yeah, that is really good. You just need a little more work on the bananas.
Nudge!
Are you sure you wouldn't rather go for the inner meaning, Mr. Kelly?
Is everything okay, Mr. Kelly?
Yeah, fine, thanks, Betty. Just fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Couldn't be better.
Trying to do, Mr. Kelly?
No, all right, I'm trying to sketch you, but you keep moving. Why did you choose today of all days to move? Normally when you work, you don't move from one hour to the next.
Well, why do you want to sketch me anyway?
Well, I'm just flexing my artistic muscles.
Oh, really?
Yes, but Betty, I don't want you to feel bad about the fact that I'm a better painter than you, you know? You've got to realise that when it comes to artistic talent, some people got it, some people don't got it. You definitely don't got it.
Oh, is that so? Well, as of now, you don't got nothing to get it with. I hereby withdraw my permission for you to flex your artistic muscles on my body. You can go and sketch something else.
Okay. Well, I decided to use a live subject anyway. Betty, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just admiring my latest piece of work.
What piece of work? What are you talking about?
Oh, just this, the latest creation from my artistic hands.
Oh, let me see. Okay, Betty, this is... well... good. Come on, Betty, you didn't paint this.
I did so too. Look, I signed it.
That says Botty.
I painted it, and you know it. You're just jealous because I'm a better painter than you are. Well, I guess some of us just got it and some of us just don't got it. And I guess I've got it and you just don't got it. Now, where am I going to put it?
I could tell you.
I know, the lounge room. Oh, Deb, just who I want to see. I want you to give me your artistic opinion of this.
Oh, Betty, that's lovely. How much you pay for it?
Oh, silly me. Obviously didn't make myself clear. I painted it.
You're kidding. Betty, that's excellent. Dad, have you seen this?
Yeah, it's all right, I suppose.
Oh, come on, Mr. Kelly. Can't you be a bit nicer than that?
Betty, there's just one small thing you've missed, though.
Oh, what's that? A blade of grass, a leaf.
Number 17.
I'm shocked. Painting by numbers, that's cheating.
Well, I didn't... Listen, Dad, I've been meaning to talk to you about your painting. I think you should enter in the contest at the local gallery.
Contest? What contest?
Well, it's a contest for local artists who's never sold any work before. It's a $300 first prize.
Can anyone enter?
Yes, anyone but number painters.
Oh, hi, Betty.
Hi, Nudge.
Where's Leonardo DiCelli?
Oh, he's gone out to try and find a landscape to paint, one without the number 17.
Hey, really fancies himself as a painter, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know what all the fuss is about, really. I mean, what's so hard about slapping a bit of paint on a canvas?
You're right, you know. There's really nothing to it at all.
No, I mean, it's like that bloke on TV. What's his name? Pooh Hart? You know what? All he does is throw a bit of food on his carpet, shoot it, and dive on it. and he's supposed to be a real pro?
Yeah. Well, anyone could do that.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, hang on, why don't we? We could enter it in the competition. Just throw some beans and cake here, some spaghetti and wine there. Just like dinner at my place.
That is a great idea.
Where are you going?
Well, Stan gave me a shotgun in case the possums got a bit urgent. I'll just go and get it.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. Well, I'll get everything set up here, okay? I think we better put a canvas down, though. I don't think Mr. Kelly would appreciate us sacrificing his shag pile for art.
Now, where are we going to throw the first bucket of food?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it has to be sort of like an organised mess, but I don't know where to start.
I'm afraid you're going to have to do it without me, Betty.
Why?
I don't think I can go through with it.
Oh, Nudge, don't you want our picture to win the contest?
Yeah, of course I do. Oh, it's not that. It's just I don't think I can bring myself to actually throw food away.
Oh, you're not throwing food away. You're giving it a second chance. You're making it live.
I'd rather make it lunch.
You need to be inspired.
I need to be fed.
Oh, this is hopeless. You won't get it started and not in a how-to. I think we've got artist's block. Hey, I got a great idea. Well, Simon, no use playing around with empty plates. This should add a touch of realism.
Oh, great idea, Betty.
Yeah, fantastic.
Now, all you've got to do is just walk in there, just stroll into the lounge room.
shoot it and jump on it.
You're not banning the tiger. Okay, now. Who is going to shoot it?
Oh, you better do it, Betty. I mean, throwing away food is one thing, but I think actually shooting would be, too much for me.
I'm sick of helping Simon with his plates. It's boring. This looks like much more fun. Can I help you guys?
Oh, well, there's really not much left to do, Jenny. I mean, our masterpiece is almost complete.
Now, you better stand back, bud. I'm about to shoot it.
It's not that bad, is it?
All right, this is starting to look great. Now all we need to do is dive on it.
Oh, can I do that, please? Please.
Well, all right, Jenny, but just make sure you move everything around without losing the inner meaning of the work.
Well, how do I do that?
Just slop everything around the place.
All right,
Oh, pretty good, but we need to do more. Come on, Nudge, grab an arm. Not my arm. Jenny's arm.
What have you done to your T-shirt? That cost $20. What have you done to my carpet? That cost $2,000.
It's all right, Mr. Kelly. There's a canvas underneath. And, don't worry about the gun.
You've been shooting my carpet?
Well, it's all right, because we only use blanks, I think.
It's our poo heart, Mr. Kelly. Yeah, we spilled everything on it. Cake, spaghetti, wine, jelly, everything.
Yes, I can see that. There's one thing that hasn't been spilled on it.
What's that?
Blood. And I'm going to spill some right now. Oh, Deb, I've been waiting for you to come home. I'm dying to find out if I won the $300 in the art contest. Don't like that look. I take it I didn't win.
Oh, Dad, it's not fair. It's just not fair. Your painting was the best one there. You should have won.
Oh, well, break it to me gently.
You came second.
Oh, what one?
Oh, some strange abstract.
Oh, for God's sake, don't tell me it was Nudge and Betty's food frenzy.
Hardly. Their effort didn't even get displayed.
Oh, why not?
Well, while they were still setting it up, someone left it outside and a dog came and ate it.
Oh, well, I knew it was in good taste.
Yeah, and I knew it was a dog of a painting.
Was the winner any good?
Well, it's hard to say. It was a pretty weird-looking piece. It wasn't framed or anything.
Jenny, where did you get all that money?
Oh, this? I won in the art competition.
What?
Why, actually, got first prize.
But I didn't know you did a painting.
I didn't.
Well, how did you win?
Well, I entered my T-shirt. The Australian Television Network.